Alright, so sorry if you guys hear background noise outdoors or jingles or piano music or anything like that. It's only a couple minutes to lunch, so if you guys hear an announcement, that's what that is. Quick disclaimer here. Sorry I didn't get you guys this video on Wednesday. I meant to. It was just kind of hectic with getting equipment for our dogs, getting our dogs, and just everything. That day was kind of crazy. So, also, for those of you who know me and who know me on Facebook, stop harassing my mom. The whole process with the dog, it's very complicated and it's stressful and it's tiring and it really pushes you, you know. Looking back at the video you are going to see following this clip, you can hear my excitement, you can hear how happy and how enthusiastic I was, and you know, it's Saturday, it's only, 3.5 days in, and I'm exhausted. It's not the magic that you see it being just from short clips in the news or on TV or something. That's not what this is. It's, you know, you're getting up at 5:30 in the morning every single day, standing outside for sometimes upwards of 45 minutes, waiting for this dog to go to the bathroom. It doesn't matter what's happening. It was pouring rain yesterday, and you still had to be out there with your dog trying to get them to go to the bathroom, and they just won't go. Rest. It's not a simple thing, you know. Today it was really cold. I mean, it wasn't as cold as it's been in Canada, apparently, but it was cold. It was like -8 or so. That's with a wind chill. So, by no means is it simple, you know. Trying to figure out the dog's trying to figure out you. You just, it's a lot of work. And so part of that is, you know, not everyone's gonna necessarily make it. And me holding back and telling everyone it's not because I'm trying to be mean. It's not because, you know, I want this to be my special thing and no one else's thing, and so I'm the only one who gets to know my dog. It's that I don't know if we're gonna pass. Right now, it sounds like we are. My instructor says that as a team, we are doing really well and that we look good. And so, do I think that we'll be fine? Yes, I think we'll be fine. But there is a chance that we won't be. So me holding back, it's just trying to make it easier on everyone. You know, if I don't pass, if I don't pass, then it's going to be harder to explain. It's going to be more upsetting to explain that this was my dog, and where is that dog? Oh, that dog's not here. Rest. It's going to be a lot more upsetting to explain that this was a dog I had started to bond with. Rest. And now that dog is not here because of this reason. So I might hold back a little bit more even past Sunday. It's just, I'll try to give you guys updates like I can, but watching my language, I know you guys don't care if I watch my language and slip up and say the dog's name or say the dog's gender or the dog's breed. You guys won't care, but I will, because if something does happen, it's gonna be hard. People cannot pass for all kinds of reasons. You're not fit enough. You're needing to take too many breaks. the dog doesn't bond to you. It's deemed unsafe for you to go back. I guess they were telling us a story here where in one class a dog ate 4 leashes. The leashes here are made out of a nice leather. They smell good to the dog, and the dog ate 4 leashes, and that person got sent home because, if the dog is doing that here, what's the dog going to end up eating when it's just with that person? In our class alone, there's been incidents. I don't really want to get into that, but there has been conflicts for certain people while we're here. So I just wanted to kind of give that disclaimer and let you guys know that it's not because I'm trying to be mean or anything like that. It's just being
hello everybody.
So thank
Let's
you.
have everyone to reside.
But I do want to clarify some stuff I said yesterday because I was a little bit off key. Not that it particularly matters on our schedule, but this is more for my sake, but also just in case anyone wants to know. So breakfast is actually at 6:45, not at 7. After breakfast, we are having 2 lectures. I'm assuming on handling and caring for our dogs. I'm not too sure what it's going to be about, but we're having 2 lectures. After the 2 lectures, or I guess during the 2 lectures, our dogs are being bathed and groomed to be brought to us. And then we all go back to our rooms, I assume. And then our instructors will go down and get our dogs. And we will either be called down by our instructor to a specific location, or our instructor will bring the dogs to us directly. A common thing that people say is that you don't get a lot of sleep leading up to this day, and you don't get a lot of sleep for the next day or 2 after. Both days I've gotten a decent amount of sleep. I was tossing and turning both nights. I rolled over several times and flipped on my other side, but that's fine. It's not gonna kill me. Because when I went to bed last night, I think I only got like 7 hours of sleep compared to yesterday's 8-ish, give or take, half an hour kind of thing. So, but I'm awake. So, after dogs, we get about 20 minutes, half an hour to kind of just us and our dogs kind of thing. I don't really know what we're supposed to be doing. I guess talking to our dogs and petting them, and I don't know, because you recommend that you don't force the dog to, or you don't force your love on the dog. So but so I'm not too sure. I don't know. Maybe my dog will immediately want cuddles. Who knows? I don't know my dog yet. The only thing I know about my dog, the only thing, is from word of mouth. And the only thing I know is that apparently my dog is pretty awesome. If it's the same dog that my instructor was, mentioning, he didn't say anything about the dog, but if it's the same dog that he was kind of offhand talking about when I first got to class, then he said it was pretty awesome. So I don't know. It's about 6:30 in the morning. Got up around 5:45 again. Tomorrow it's 5:30 sharp, so I'll probably be getting up at 5. I don't know. Just depends on how I feel. Maybe 5:15. I don't know yet. So we're gonna get our dogs today. Like I said, sorry. Keep getting off track here. So after the half an hour of spending with our dogs, we are going to go down to a common lounge or the dining room, and we're going to practice sitting down our dogs to just get them to relax and sit down and be quiet and all that kind of stuff. And then after that, we are going to go out and park our dogs. Going to let them out, go out to the bathroom, and then we are going to go on our first walk, which is kind of different for me. I thought that you only went on one walk on a Wednesday, so it's going to be more interesting going twice. I think I said this in another video. I kind of wish we had another Juno walk, another morning or another whole day of Juno walks. I know that they're primarily used for the instructors to figure out what dog they want to give you and make sure that it's the right match. But just for me, there's so much to remember, and I don't really want to be messing up on a dog who is trained with someone who knows what they're doing. So I really don't want to be messing up and, oh, did I turn my shoulders, and did I do this, and did I do that? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to mess up, and there's so much body movements that you have to do at the exact same time, and there's so much little gestures and bigger gestures, and so it's definitely a lot more complex than a cane. It's a lot more in depth, and yeah, it's a lot more work. I mean, I don't even have the dog yet, and there's so much to think about. So anyway, I'll give you guys more of an update while I'm waiting for the dog, I guess. So, alright. So, we're now waiting for the dogs. We had our meetings, and now we are all going back to our rooms. And I can't wait to hear the little jingle of colors in the hallway. So, again, this will be the last part of the video you'll probably see today. I will not be filming for you guys to see this video, or like today, tomorrow, and probably you might see it on Friday, you might see it on Sunday. It depends on how quickly and easily the bond goes and all that stuff. So I'm so nervous. I don't know who my dog is or what my dog is or anything, so we're all just waiting now. So I have to get my leash ready, then I have to sit on the bed, and yeah, so pup. Okay, so I can hear my instructor, or at least I think it's my instructor, down the hallway giving the dog to the next person, so I think I'm next. Okay, it's so nerve-wracking and exciting, and you can hear people with their dogs, and you can hear the instructors, telling people how to interact with their dogs, or telling them how to clip the leashes onto their collars, or I'm just waiting in my room, got my leash on my bed, waiting for a puppy. So my room is cold, so I have like goosebumps, but that might also be the nervousness. So I'm getting a guide dog from the Seeing Eyes. So oh my god, it's almost time.